The no-contact rule is a period during which you cut off all forms of communication with an ex-partner. This means no texting, calling, or interacting on social media. The origins of the no-contact rule can be traced back to psychological principles that emphasize the importance of distance in the healing process. Initially, people might find it challenging to adhere to this rule, as the urge to reach out can be strong. However, the goal is to give yourself time and space to heal emotionally. By focusing on self-care and personal growth, you can gradually move forward and gain a clearer perspective on the relationship. Psychologically, distance fosters healing. When you remove the constant reminders of your ex, your brain can start to process the breakup and move on. Studies show that taking a break from the source of emotional pain can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. According to a study published in the Journal of Neuropsychology, no contact helps rewire the brain's emotional responses. Experts like Dr. Helen Fisher emphasize that this period allows for emotional detox, making it easier to regain personal strength. Personal anecdotes often highlight how individuals feel more empowered and clear-headed after adhering to the no-contact rule. The no-contact rule isn't just about healing, it's also about personal growth. During this time, you can focus on self-improvement, rediscover your interests, and build a stronger sense of self. This period of reflection can lead to greater emotional clarity and resilience. Many have found success stories during this time, like achieving career milestones or completing personal projects. Use this opportunity to set new goals, whether it's improving your fitness, learning a new skill, or simply taking better care of yourself. Engaging in activities that promote growth and well-being can significantly enhance your journey. Remember, the no-contact period is a powerful time for transformation and self-discovery. Sticking to the no-contact rule can be challenging, but here are some tips to help you stay on track. First, remove triggers by deleting their number and unfollowing them on social media. Next, keep yourself busy with hobbies, work, and social activities. Also, seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. And of course, remind yourself of the reasons why you initiated the no-contact rule in the first place. We spoke with therapist Dr. Jane Doe, who emphasizes the importance of self-care during this period. She suggests incorporating mindfulness practices like meditation or yoga to help manage emotions. Additionally, Dr. Doe recommends keeping a gratitude journal to focus on positive aspects of life. Many people have successfully stuck to the no-contact rule by joining support groups and sharing their experiences. Remember, it's a journey towards healing and self-discovery. Stay strong and take it one day at a time. Have you tried the no-contact rule before? How did it go for you? Share your story in the comments. What worked for you and what challenges did you face? What was the hardest part of sticking to the no-contact rule? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more relationship insights. We'd love to hear more about your experiences and any tips you have for others. Let's build a supportive community together. Your story could help someone else on their journey. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Gap 2S. Before we wrap up, let's talk about some common mistakes people make when trying to follow the no-contact rule and how to avoid them. This can be a challenging journey, but being aware of these pitfalls can make all the difference. Gap 1S. One frequent mistake is checking your ex's social media. It might seem harmless, but it can stir up emotions and make it harder to move on. Expert advice suggests blocking or muting their profiles to avoid temptation. Remember, out of sight, out of mind. Gap 1S. Another common error is reaching out just to check in. This often leads to more pain and prolongs the healing process. A personal anecdote from relationship coach Sarah Collins reveals that many of her clients regret these small contacts because they end up reopening wounds. Instead, try journaling or talking to a friend when you feel the urge to reach out. Gap 1S. People also tend to idealize their past relationship during no contact. This can lead to second-guessing your decision. To combat this, make a list of reasons why the relationship ended and refer to it whenever you're feeling nostalgic. Gap 1S. Finally, neglecting self-care is a big mistake. Use this time to focus on your own well-being. Exercise, pick up a new hobby, or spend time with loved ones. Expert psychologist Dr. Jane Moore emphasizes that self-improvement activities can significantly boost your mood and help you regain confidence. Gap 1S. By being aware of these common mistakes and actively working to avoid them, you'll find it easier to stick to the no contact rule and come out stronger on the other side. Gap 2S. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments. We're all in this together. See you next time. Gap 2S. Now that we've covered the common mistakes, let's explore the long-term benefits of the no contact rule. When followed diligently, this rule can lead to improved mental health, better future relationships, and significant personal growth. Gap 1S. First, let's talk about mental health. By removing the constant reminders of your ex, you're giving your mind the space it needs to heal. According to Dr. Emily Harris, a mental health expert, the no contact rule allows individuals to process their emotions fully without the added stress of intermittent contact, which can be emotionally destabilizing. Gap 1S. Next, we have a testimony from John, who experienced a remarkable turnaround in his mental well-being. At first, it was extremely tough, John shares, but after a few months, I started to notice that I felt less anxious and more at peace. The no contact rule gave me the clarity I needed to move forward. Gap 1S. Moving on to future relationships, the no contact rule helps you break unhealthy patterns. Relationship coach Laura Bennett explains, when you take the time to reflect on what went wrong and focus on your own growth, you're much more likely to enter future relationships with a healthier mindset and clearer boundaries. Gap 1S. Sarah, another individual who followed the no contact rule, shares her experience. I realized that I had been settling for less than I deserved. The no contact period helped me understand my worth and what I truly want in a partner. Gap 1S. Finally, personal growth is a significant benefit. By focusing on yourself, you're likely to discover new interests, passions, and strengths. The no contact rule is not just about avoiding your ex, it's about rediscovering yourself, says life coach Mark Thompson. Use this time to invest in your hobbies, career, and personal development. Gap 1S. Let's hear from Emily, who found a new passion during her no contact period. I started painting again, something I hadn't done in years. It was incredibly therapeutic and helped me reconnect with a part of myself that I'd lost. Gap 1S. In summary, the no contact rule is not just a tool for getting over a breakup. It's a pathway to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life. By giving yourself the space to heal, you open the door to endless possibilities for personal and emotional growth. Gap 2S. Thank you for watching. If you've experienced the benefits of the no contact rule, share your story in the comments below. Your journey could inspire someone else. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on personal growth and relationships. See you next time. Gap 2AS. While the no contact rule can be incredibly effective, it's not the only path to healing after a breakup. For some, going cold turkey can feel too daunting or impractical. In this section, we'll explore alternative strategies that might work better for those who struggle with the no contact rule. Gap 1S. First, let's look at the limited contact approach. This strategy involves setting strict boundaries on when and how you communicate with your ex. Relationship therapist Dr. Rachel Adams explains, limited contact allows individuals to maintain necessary communication, especially in cases involving shared responsibilities like children, while still creating emotional distance. Gap 1S. One of the pros of limited contact is that it can make the transition easier for those who feel overwhelmed by complete silence. However, a con is that it may prolong the healing process if not managed carefully. Gap 1S. Next, there's the gradual detachment method. This involves slowly reducing the frequency of contact until you reach a point where you feel comfortable with no contact at all. Psychologist Dr. Samuel Lee shares, gradual detachment can be less shocking to the system and allows individuals to adjust to the idea of moving on at their own pace. Gap 1S. The pro here is that it can be less emotionally jarring, but the con is that it requires a lot of self-discipline to avoid slipping back into old patterns. Gap 1S. Another alternative is therapeutic communication, where you use scheduled conversations as a way to process emotions and gain closure. This method can be beneficial for those who need to verbalize their feelings to move on, says life coach Jessica Palmer. However, it's crucial to have clear guidelines and possibly even a mediator to ensure the discussions are productive. Gap 1S. The advantage of therapeutic communication is the potential for mutual understanding and closure, but the downside is that it requires both parties to be willing and emotionally ready to engage in such conversations. Gap 1S. Lastly, we have the support network strategy. Leaning on friends, family, or support groups can provide the emotional backing you need to navigate the breakup. Having a strong support network can make a huge difference, says Dr. Linda Cook, a clinical psychologist. They can offer perspective, encouragement, and a sense of community. Gap 1S. The pro of this strategy is the emotional support and sense of belonging it provides. However, a potential con is that it might not fully address the need for personal introspection and growth. Gap 1S. In conclusion, while the no contact rule is a powerful tool for many, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Exploring these alternative strategies can help you find a path to healing that suits your unique situation. Remember, the goal is to create a healthy environment for yourself to recover and grow. Gap 1S. Thank you for watching. If you've tried any of these alternative strategies, share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be invaluable to someone else. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on personal growth and relationships. So see you next time. Gap 2S. Thank you for staying with us. In this final section, we'll answer some of the most frequently asked questions about the no contact rule. These questions come directly from our viewers, and we'll provide detailed answers based on expert advice and personal experiences. Gap 1S. Question 1. How long should the no contact period last? Relationship expert Dr. Emily Roberts suggests, ideally, the no contact period should last at least 30 days. This gives you enough time to detach emotionally and start the healing process. However, some people find that extending it to 60 or even 90 days is more beneficial for their personal growth. Gap 1S. Question 2. What if my ex reaches out to me during the no contact period? Psychologist Dr. Michael Harris advises, if your ex contacts you, it's crucial to stay firm in your decision. Politely inform them that you need this time and space to heal. If the communication is necessary, such as co-parenting, keep the conversation strictly about logistics and avoid emotional topics. Gap 1S. Question 3. Can I use social media during the no contact period? Life coach Sarah Mitchell explains, it's best to limit your use of social media, especially if you're tempted to check your ex's profiles. Consider a social media detox, or at least unfollowing or muting your ex to avoid emotional triggers. Gap 1S. Question 4. What if I break the no contact rule? Dr. Rachel Adams shares, breaking the no contact rule is not the end of the world, but it's important to recognize why it happened. Reflect on your emotions and triggers and then recommit to the no contact period. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Gap 1S. Question 5. How can I deal with the loneliness during the no contact period? Clinical psychologist Dr. Linda Cook suggests, engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Reconnect with friends and family, pursue hobbies, and consider joining support groups. Loneliness is a natural feeling, but surrounding yourself with positive influences can make a big difference. Gap 1S. Question 6. Is it ever okay to break the no contact rule? Dr. Samuel Lee advises there are situations where breaking the no contact rule may be necessary, such as emergencies or shared responsibilities. However, it's crucial to maintain emotional boundaries and keep interactions as minimal as possible. Gap 1S. In conclusion, the no contact rule is a powerful tool for healing and personal growth, but it's not without its challenges. By understanding these frequently asked questions and applying expert advice, you can navigate this period more effectively. Gap 1S. Thank you for watching. If you have more questions or need further guidance, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on personal growth and relationships. See you next time.